Thank you very much, President Moon. Thank you for your leadership and also for making P4G such an inspiring meeting and gathering. I was looking through the questions and the topic of climate change and human rights. So let's for a moment think of all the children in the world. Bottom line of this discussion is, if we don't act, if we don't do enough, those children won't have and won't enjoy a planet where to live and to thrive and to raise a family. So that's the key point, one of the key points of this discussion. It means we must do everything in our hand to change this situation. Costa Rica launched already on February 2019 its decarbonization plan in line with the Paris Agreement, and also because of the legacy of people that work hard in the past decades, we have currently 99.5% of our electric grid being clean and renewable, but still we have a lot of way to go. So when Special Envoy Kerry was talking about a silver bullet on technology, I thought about one piece of ancient technology humanity has that can change the whole situation on climate change. Actually, there is one ancient technology that can fix carbon like any other. And also this piece of ancient technology can provide a habitat for several species of biodiversity. This piece of ancient technology can protect the water, can create beautiful landscapes for tourism and for mental health for people. This piece of technology is called a tree. And many trees together, a forest, that have the capacity, similar with mangroves, to fix carbon like any other. And it's already at our hands. An important part of it is as well that most forests in the world are protected by women and by indigenous communities in developing countries. And they have provided the service of fixing carbon for free for history, for decades, centuries. The poorest of the world. So now I do believe it's time that we start shifting the game. And it's time, if we want to change the situation, also in nature-based solutions to pay for that environmental services that forests and the poorest of the people provide to the world and to the humanity. Women, indigenous communities, protecting forests. The High Ambition Coalition is aiming at having a protection of 30% of the land and 30% of the ocean by 2030. That, set by scientists, it's one of the key measures in order to reverse climate change and the climate crisis. And we can do it. Costa Rica is going to, this year, increase its protection area to 30% in the land and 30% in the ocean. And we call upon all the countries to join and do the same. Last but not least, the role by the G20 and the G7 is key. And currently, with the COVID-19 crisis, we're put to test. Because global solidarity that we require to tackle the climate crisis should be shown as well to tackle the COVID-19 crisis in terms of finance and in terms of vaccines. Because if that doesn't happen, what will be the moral standard that we will be aiming to change things at the current climate crisis? President Moon, thank you very much. I admire your country. I admire the goals that you are aiming at, and let's please keep working together to make these things happen. All the best to you all, Excellencies, and especially to you, President Moon.